started the drive now from the 25. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Caught in the backfield. It's Pryor. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
Good time here to drop this screen in for the offensive coordinator, and a nice job by the running back being able to pick up some positive yards here on this play.
They're going to run it. Well, they test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Can't hold on. Good defensive play brings up a 4th down.
Well, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
And here's the fair catch by the return man. So Texas has the lead, Kirk, as we break here for the quarter. We've reached the end of 1 in this quest to move 1 step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. We'll see if this game gets out of hand before halftime, the crucial 2nd quarter beginning right now. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. They tackle him right at the 35-yard line.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring 2nd and inches, but it sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
Backfield is empty here for 2nd and inches. Quarterback drops back. Caught over the middle is Henderson. Stop at the 43, but that's enough to make a first down.
Man-to-man coverage, you run the drag route, you prefer to get the ball downfield, but the matchup called for at least some positive yards underneath, and he makes a nice throw.
Off the play fake on first down. On the move now. Hit as he threw. He's going deep here. This one is broken up, falls incomplete.
Well, this quarterback's trying to do everything he can to give this play a chance. He gets out of the pressure off to his right, but man, did he take a hit and wasn't able to complete this pass.
After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. And the defender gets a hand in there to break the pass up.
Chris, anytime a receiver runs around, he's looking to create separation for the quarterback to give him a nice target. That's always what you're going to see anytime you have a successful route. What we just saw here, complete opposite. They're lucky that ball was just knocked away.
Lets it go quickly. Catch made in space. Look out. Blocked to the turf, but made the first man miss on the way to the first down.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
That now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Short throw to the back, caught behind the line of scrimmage. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
Second down play coming up. Run back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
Big moment here in this playoff game. 3rd and short on the 7th play of the drive. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. He escapes the pocket. He's going to pull it down and run. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
What a heads-up play here by this quarterback. Everybody's covered downfield. He keeps his poise. No big deal. Just calls his own number and gets the first down. And most importantly, he slides at the end of the play. Lots of time left in this one, so he's got to protect himself.
And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Gets made on the out route.
Well, they go with the out route here, but they're going to be short of the sticks. I'm not sure what the plan was, but the quarterback and the receiver have to understand the situation a little bit better. Now it's 4th and short.
Offense stays on the field. They're going to go for it on 4th down. QB keeper all the way. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
I think it says a lot about this coach's confidence that he has in his team, that he sticks to running the football on 4th down. You know, a lot of teams, they might try to get cute, pull out a special play that they've been practicing for weeks. But not this guy. They just line up, run the ball, and pick it up.
He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Makes the ground, a chance to score. Touchdown, Longhorns. This quarterback on fire today. So the offense clicking now, Kirk, building the lead, and this one could get out of hand.
Well, it's just complete domination. The offense is executing, doing their job, putting points on the board. The defense is shown up, prepared, ready to play. It just feels like this game's getting sideways in a hurry.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
Texas.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there to start with the 25. And the Oklahoma State offense is back out on the field. We're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Looks to the left, and it's complete. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid game.
The defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback, recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
An empty backfield on 2nd and short. The receiver makes the catch. And the gain just good enough for a first down.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out that you can take advantage of.
Again, makes it 2nd and medium. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Made the catch, but he was surrounded for not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards. Great job here by this offense being able to convert. Let's face it, they've dug themselves a hole. They're down here early in this game. And with all this hype, the last thing you want to do is have to punt the ball. Come up with a conversion, keep your rhythm, keep your momentum, stick to your playbook. Good job here, and let's see if they can keep that rhythm going.
That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just...
Touchdown, Cowboys, as they get on the board here in this playoff game.
Now that's what I'm talking about. This hasn't been a great first half, but putting up that touchdown like this, now they're going to be feeling good heading into that locker room and get themselves to believe that they can come back and win this game.
So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop.
Oklahoma State, 7.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. And the return man brought down. That's decent yardage on that return. Here's the first play of the drive. They're set up at the 31. On first down, it's play action. Looking for his big tight end. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
So this offense is threatening now. Ball inside the 40 after that explosive play. The pass rush closing in. Incomplete, but a late flag comes in. A lot of contact. The offense gets a fresh set of downs after the PI. We'll see if the defense can regroup. So the offense comes up now on first down thanks to that costly penalty. It's an out route. The catch made. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Another great play by this receiver. And I tell you, the offense coordinator is doing a nice job of moving him around. The defense knew coming into this game how tough he'd be to stop, but the way they're utilizing him is making it very challenging to be able to create the matchups that the defense...
And it's intercepted right near the goal line. He could go. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Really nice job of mixing up the looks here by this defense. Sometimes man, sometimes zone. They fool the quarterback here completely, and he throws the pick.
Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Looking to throw it on first down. That's the running back who makes the catch across the middle. The offense able to fall on it and avoid the turnover. Got lucky that time.
Well, the running back here just seems so focused on trying to locate where he needs to go that he lost focus of holding on to that football. He's very fortunate one of his own guys is able to recover it.
First and 10 play coming up. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. That's incomplete, even on a first down pass attempt. He felt heavy pressure.
One way to slow down a very gifted quarterback is to be able to get pressure on him. Right now, the defense coordinator is doing a great job of mixing up the looks, and the defense is winning the line of scrimmage. And I think it's really
on the move, but can't find the receiver, and he's brought down.
Oh, my goodness. That looked to be the defensive back who came flying up there to put the pressure on the quarterback.
And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Cowboys will kick it off to begin the second half. to return it from deep in the end zone. Well, he's got a crease here. Look out. Gets some blocks. Can he make it? They can't catch him. Touchdown. That is an unforgettable moment for that kick return. A touchdown in a playoff game.
Great blocking to set this return up, and of course you can see his natural instincts as a runner. Once he got through that initial surge from the coverage unit, nobody's going to stop him from scoring.
And the extra point was up and good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Texas.
Returner looking to create better field position. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Oklahoma State offense takes the field. Play action here on first down. Quick throw complete to the tight end. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
This is why running the football is so important. You run the ball and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
And there's the handoff. It's a fumble. Looks like the defense has it for a takeaway.
How about this defense flying in there trying to get their hand on the ball? They do, and they're able to pounce on it for a big turnover. Comes the offense set to take over here. Ball handed off. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play. Second down after that run on the previous play. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Oh, the pass rush gets home. I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw. So here comes third and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Throws to the tight end. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up fourth down. Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on third down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big fourth down coming up. Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. Still a 17-point lead after that miss. And the Cowboys offense is back out on the field. They fumbled it away last time, and now they're in a big hole. They got to react quickly here. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. Second down after that previous play. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. And he dumps it off to the tight end. They bring him down after a short gain there. And there's the tight end who shows off his hands. Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Out of the gun now on third down. Grabbed by the receiver. He'll be brought down to the 46. Good enough for a first down. This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. Offense getting set. Second down play here. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. He's got
some. Touchdown, Oklahoma State. Too much speed for the defense.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Returner tackle right there. That's what will start the drive. The Longhorns offense takes the field. They need something out of this possession. The last time they settled for a field goal attempt, but then they missed it. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Tough running to avoid a loss. It just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
They'll run it. Hand it off to the running back. Nowhere to run up the middle. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And he'll drop back here on third down. Gets loose. He escapes one man, but he'll be swallowed up in a play and taken down.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. Oklahoma State offense is back out on the field. Remember last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop? Throwing for his running back. And the sophomore, a little bit too much air into that throw.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, it's going to cost you.
Quick throw, that's an RPO caught on the left side. Breaks into the clear. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Cowboys.
That's exactly what this offense needed to do. A quick strike to be able to climb back into this football game. Now can the defense do their job and get a stop and give this hot offense the football back?
PAT is good. They draw within 3, 24-21. Momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. They're coming off the 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
So 2nd and 7 at the 3-yard pickup. This offense trying to get something going on this drive. The pocket breaking down. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
Because much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback can put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with his secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 41. They trust the left side of that offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground.
Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. The old pin and pull there to the left side. Great blocking on the left side, able to create a great push. Nice crease, and the back found that with the vision and picks up some big yards for that first down.
Ball carrier steps out, but a solid gain on the ground that time.
Oh, man, what a read here by this quarterback. You know, he's trying to keep it himself until the defense takes him away. Good job at pitching it. And how about the skill guys on this offense? Can they cover some ground? Great pickup for this offense.
And he steps out of bounds. No gain on the play.
Well, that is a clinic by this defense on this quarterback run. String him out to the sideline, nowhere for him to go. All he could do is step out of bounds for no gain.
Trying to catch the defense with the draw. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. And the back just had no chance there. The defense is all over the draw play to stop him behind the line.
Yeah, I don't know if they were tipped off or what, but they weren't fooled at all. You could tell the defense was dialed in, knew exactly what was coming, and made the tackle.
And that pass is hauled in over the middle. The completion picks up about 8 yards, but sets up a 4th down play now.
Well, you could tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
So they'll pass up the chip shot field goal attempt and go for it on 4th down. Makes a nice move there. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Boy, that is some determination by this offense here. Picking up a new set of downs on the run. The call works out perfectly. You just needed 2 yards. You pick it up, and now you've got another chance at points.
So Texas has the lead, Kirk, as we break here for the quarter. And as we reach the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Brought down at the 5 after the completion. Defense getting pushed back.
The key here, Chris, is the timing by the quarterback. The fact he got the ball out quickly gave his receiver a chance. One more hitch or a slight hesitation.
Touchdown, Texas! This offense is still clicking. That's a crucial touchdown, Kirk. The offense padding its lead now here in the second half.
Yeah, you get into this second half, you start to count possessions and how big your lead is. Now that you're up 2 possessions, you can start to play really smart football, not just on offense, but on defense as well.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Texas.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. Going to try to use his legs here. Keeper for the first down and more. Tough to show by the sophomore quarterback to pick up the first down himself.
Well, there it is. Finally, an opportunity to see what this guy can do with his legs. I think that's his best carry of the day, and it's off of a scramble. Something to keep in mind for him as he gets down to the end of this game. Maybe his legs could be the difference.
Swarm to the pass rush. A sack. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. We'll see if the offense can overcome that sack. 2nd and long. From the shotgun, drops back. Looking for a man deep down the left side. Caught way downfield and still running inside the 20. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Oklahoma State.
This receiver is putting on a show today. That is 3 trips to the end zone already. And based on how this defense is playing against him, this may not be the last time we see him in the end zone today.
PAT is good, makes it a 3-point game, 31-28. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. The Longhorns offense takes the field. They'll run it out of the shotgun. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Well, let's see how these guys do here. Kind of in that 4-minute offense mode where they're trying to work as much clock as they can on this drive, working with the lead. Still want to be balanced as best you can, but the important thing is picking up first downs.
Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Always nice to see a defensive end come up with a sack after a long day in his 4-3 scheme. He earned that one.
Here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Quarterback looking to scramble. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
Hey, the quarterback doesn't pick up the first down, but at least he didn't try to force it against that dime coverage. Everybody taken away, gets a few positive yards, and now we'll see what happens here on 4th down.
And the punt coverage team able to touch it, so no return on the play.
Chris, the return team had a chance to secure this punt and work the clock as an offense. Instead, they give the ball back to their opponent and give them a chance to get back into this game.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. He finds some space. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
You know, the good thing about this play is it's not an explosive play, but it really gives you a chance now to be able to pick up a first down here on this next play.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Oh, and it's almost picked off. A chance for their first interception today. Going to set up 3rd down.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
And the Cowboys keep the football on the move.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
And they'll go right back to him on 1st down. Brought down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid gain there.
Chris, the defense dials up the blitz. They're unable to get into the backfield, giving the running back enough room. I'll tell you, the linebacker makes a great play just to come up with a tackle here.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. It's caught. Nice pitch and catch. Stopped at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks. The Cowboys pick up enough to get a first down there. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football, but he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
He's going to take off. And they gain him down, but that's a solid gain there to move the sticks using his feet.
But how many times do we see this late in the 4th quarter? You know the pass rush is going to be there. They're getting after him. They're getting upfield. They get a great push. But what do they create? Space and lanes. And he takes off and picks up a first down.
It's made on the outright. The ball is loose. The defense has got it. They bring him down. Heads up play to scoop up the fumble and make first down yardage.
Boy, the defense showing their team speed on that play, flying around that receiver. He made the catch, but he didn't do a good job of securing the football, and the ball comes out.
Using that challenge, a smart move by the head coach as the officials overturn the previous ruling on the field. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
Using the ground game here, tailback has the handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Did not get there, and now it's going to bring up 4th down and 1.
Well, that run didn't go anywhere here on third down. It'll bring up fourth down, and right now, late in the game, they've got to go for this. They've got to call their best fourth and short play and hope to keep the sticks moving.
Down one possession in the fourth quarter, and the offense is going to try to convert here on fourth down. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. Touchdown, Cowboys. And they take the lead here in the fourth quarter.
Oh, man, I think the defense was so caught up with their eyes on the quarterback, they completely lose the running back out of the backfield. Nice job by the play caller here of getting the ball out to the running back instead of the receiver for the touchdown.
And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one. And that review confirms the ruling on the field was correct, so the play will stand. They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT up and good. The lead is 4 here in the final quarter. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Returner looking to make a play here. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. This playoff game on the line. Can the offense navigate the end zone here when we need a touchdown? And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid game there.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Comes down to this in this playoff game. Fourth quarter, final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? There's the handoff. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss of the play. They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
It's an out, the catch made.
Well, just a really heads-up play by this receiver. Yeah, he maybe could have fought to get the first down, but I love the fact he got out of bounds. You save your timeouts, you stop the clock, the offense has a chance to regroup, and now you're in striking distance to get the right play called at the right time.
Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Longhorns pick up enough yardage for a first down.
Chris, I'll be honest, man. I thought on fourth down and 1, they might be just trying to draw the defense off sides, but they caught me and probably the defense by surprise as well, especially on their own side of the field. Gutsy play call right there to keep this drive alive.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Grab down the middle. It's Henderson. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game. Final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? Goes to the sideline, steps out after a short gain.
Boy, great job here of getting out of bounds. I know they didn't pick up the first down, but that's irrelevant. At this point in the game, it's all about the clock. You get out of bounds, you save your one timeout, and now you got a real chance.
Comes down to this in this playoff game. Fourth quarter, final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? It's third down. Quarterback in the shotgun. Caught by the receiver. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
This is why offenses drill down on the 2-minute drill year-round. You want to have quarterbacks and wide receivers completely dialed in on down and distance, and especially the clock. You got to get out of bounds when you can to preserve it. They do a really good job of that right here.
And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's second down.
I mean, I get trying to get the football to this receiver. He's one of the most talented guys in the country. But with 2 guys bracketing him, I don't know why you would make that throw. Should have been intercepted.
The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game. Final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? The pickup is 9. That's what they're looking for. Sets up a 3rd and 1 now. Comes down to this in this playoff game. 4th quarter. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? Quick throw. Catch made on the out route. Breaks free with room to run. Tackle is finally made down at the 11-yard line.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game. Final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? Quick throw caught on the left side. Brought down with the completion. Moves the ball inside the 10-yard line. Defense gets pushed back. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve as much clock as possible. Comes down to this in this playoff game. 4th quarter. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Looking to scramble. Launching one to the end zone. Oh, he can't hang on. What an opportunity to score there. Instead, incomplete and 3rd down.
Well, this is it. Late in the game, really tight situation. This is what separates a good quarterback from a great quarterback. Can he come up with the play to keep this drive alive?
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns. They jump on top now here in the 4th.
Chris, what a drive by this offense to put the go-ahead score up with under 10 seconds to go. You know, as a quarterback, you hope for opportunities like this, and this offense and the quarterback delivers in a big way.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. 1st down, looking to throw the football. Looking for a late deep shot. And it's picked off. That was a risky pass attempt, and he paid the price. And the defense is going to win this game, crushing any chance of a comeback. Now they can secure the W by just kneeling down. So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. Looks like the offense will just take a knee here. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves.